When I first time come to Singapore, I used to stay in Hotel Boss. Then I used to stay in Hotel Ville Vander. There's so many nice condominiums actually, HBD maybe, or maybe condominiums. My McDonald's where I used to like to go is there. And also another one is there. And there is the construction of something, of course. You see, the only one thing about all of those hotels for 100 bucks here in Singapore is that the internet is not really strong enough to upload my videos. That's why I have to go to Macca's every single morning, because internet in Macca's is very good, better than in Starbucks for some reason. Well, that's it. And mostly only in Singapore you have a Macca's and there is some art at the front of it. And casually Lamborghini passing by. This is one of my favorite McDonald's in whole entire Singapore, because of the aunties are so nice here and friendly. I'm uploading, and that's my breakfast. You know, my egg muffin with the hash brown and cappuccino. Still, even in Singapore, at $5 only. That's actually good value. By the way, in Singapore, you can easily move in by the trains or by the buses. Both of them, they working very well and they are very affordable. And my bus 133 is arriving. I'm going to Bugis. Look at this, nice. There is so much constructions everywhere here in Singapore, by the way. Also, they're giving some vouchers for the low income for the household. Not bad, not bad. 99. By the way, good morning everybody. It's 11:15. Nowadays I really enjoy driving buses when I'm in Singapore for some reason. Usually I used to drive the trains everywhere I go, but now I like buses. I just simply find out as driving buses there's less walking distance. Everything is just less walking. As every Singaporean in Singapore will tell you, work smart, not hard, right? Right. This is the Bugis Junction and Bugis Street. There is also Bugis Street actually over there. Gonna go stroll around, show you. I have an appointment somewhere here at 12. I have a 45 minutes. And actually, by the way, everywhere you go in Singapore, there will be either Starbucks or either McDonald's. So you don't necessarily need to go where I've been. And of course, except the McDonald's and the Starbucks, there are malls everywhere. Well, this is Singapore and Southeast Asia in general. But also you can have a traditional Singaporean toast for breakfast if you don't like McDonald's. So you can try whatever you want. There's plenty of things to choose and try in Singapore. Also some bars are over there as well. By the way, they have a coconut flavor ice cream in McDonald's right now. And yesterday they have a watermelon, but that was Sunday, end of the week. Today is Monday, they changed the flavor. So there's not only vanilla all the time, 24/7, 365 for the last 20 years. Also Irwin's salted egg. This is very, very Singaporean stuff. Alright, crossing the street to the Bugis Street. Let's have a little stroll around. This is like a tourist-oriented place. Actually, you can buy some Seiko watches and other stuff. I just want to show you like for 30 seconds. It's a little bit like a Chinatown, but the Bugis is not Chinatown, obviously. But you can find similar stuff. Many people, especially Asian tourists, coming here to buy some goodies, especially souvenirs. Indonesian will say ola ola. You can buy Singaporean souvenirs like this one, or some sandals, clothes, t-shirts, bags, stuff like this one, you know, like a regular stuff. I just wanted to show you for the 30-40 seconds, no longer than that. And of course the cute little Singaporean bags like this one. If you're gonna go to the other side, of course you're gonna find the fruit sellers bazaar. With the fresh watermelon and other fruits. That's the prices. Pomegranate for $2. I'm already here. I'm gonna buy for Winnie Tiger Balm. She really like it. 3 for $10. Made in Singapore. This is good stuff, by the way, for any pains. It's also very good thing to see the people wearing class masks. Actually, when I was in December, still like a half people were wearing half. Not now, it's like 80-90% of people don't wearing a mask anymore. So happy to see that as Singaporeans back to any kind of normal. Right, so we are in the one restaurant. It's the Miam Miam in the Bugis Junction. I'm with my friend Jeffrey. He's a little bit shy. And we have a nice food over here, I show you. So that's my pasta and salad, tofu, fries with some sauce, I forgot the name, wings, tofu soup, and the pasta for Jeffrey. Hello. Hello. And that's how does it look like, very nice place. Alright, that was very lovely meet up with Jeffrey. Thank you so much, buddy. And now I'm gonna have another meeting with another person, but in half hour, and I just arrived to Orchard somewhere here. still have a half hour, but it's so hot recently. It's like 2:30. It's super hot in Singapore. That's why there's nearly no people on the street. It's just too hot for anybody, and well, it's just simply too hot. Mall time. And this is the Ion Orchard. All the most fancy brands are here. I think you don't need me to explain. You see already from the front. And this roof, what is changing the lights when you go down, looks pretty dope. It's like a food center, food opera, and this car is also cool. That's the nice little decorations. Overall, this is like a very, very, very nice looking food court here in Ion Mall. There are plenty of them. Every mall have a food court. This one is a little bit more fancy one. A lot of Asian, especially Chinese food. But hold on, Indonesian cuisine also is here. Everything you can find here. Alright guys, another meeting, this time with Lim. You may know here. Another coffee and cake. Lovely place. So this is like a Checkers cake. They call it like this one. I don't know how they make it. It's actually looking very cool. Coffee and Lim have strawberry some. Sorry, shortcut. Yeah. Like a nice coffee shop in the Ion Mall. By the way, the name of the place was Lady M, and this is the Ion Mall actually. Next to this also nice tea shop, I think, and the Breitling. Overall, a little bit of mall. That was another lovely meetup in Singapore. Thank you so much, bro, for always having time for me when in Singapore. And now I'm gonna continue my video. Gonna go to Somerset 313 because this is one of my favorite malls in Singapore. Actually, it's not that flashy, not that busy in general, but pretty nice. And also, well, waiting when it's gonna be cooler, I wanna show you something at night perhaps because it's very hot right now. So basically this is the Orchard Road. I think one of the most popular spots in whole entire Singapore. One of the junctions here, everybody rushing. And Somerset is just on the opposite of the street. Yeah, and a little bit of the Orchard Street. Everybody should be familiar with this one. And yeah, this is Singapore. Going to Somerset 313. This is also continuation. You can go up to Plaza Singapura if you're gonna go straight. But let's go a little bit to the 313. Basically, there's Pan Pacific Hotel in case if you would like to stay in the area over here. And 313, some new bars. This one is actually definitely new. It wasn't here last time. There's always some construction of something for some reason on other establishments. But overall, there's so many new nice bars, like bars where you can have some beer, 25 beers on tap. You know, and Starbucks, obviously, some another bar, restaurant, little bit different vibe. Not really into fancy brands, especially like a Louis V or something, but more into just generally kind of hippie vibe, if I can say like that. Some, you know, coffee shops, of course, Starbucks on the top, and some shops, you know, bars, mostly bars and restaurants, like a very easygoing vibe. One of my favorite one for some reason. Since I first time come to Singapore, I was coming to this mall, and also here is very nice Swiss restaurant. If you're carving for some European food, definitely this one is for you. Many coffee shops basically in this mall when you enter. They even have a huge Arabica at the front. And also what is even more important here, as there is the Somerset metro station, MRT red line, just at the front over here, so it's extremely convenient location for this mall. Not much walking, everything is just very close. Here you go, you can go to Marina Bay, by the way, from here. Here we go, that's the Arabica. And well, it's not that quiet. It's Monday afternoon when I'm filming, like 6 p.m. And I'm gonna tell you, it's pretty busy in Singapore recently. Going to the metro, Somerset is 7 and definitely is getting busier in Singapore after 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And we arrive to Dhoby Ghaut. Just quick ride, one station, long queues to going up. As I have a time, I always wait for the last person. So no rush and a lot of space. You go up. The way Dhoby Ghaut is the biggest MRT station in whole entire Singapore and the deepest one because 38 or 40 meters down. Connecting 3 different lines, purple one, red one, and orange one. huge moving walkways. And this is the most unique because 1, 2, 3. Actually, from this perspective, looks much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is huge and I'm currently very familiar with it, so it's very easy navigating. But when I was first time in my life in Singapore, I was crying. It was so hard. So Purple Line can take you to Chinatown and up to Harbourfront. Harbourfront is the place where you can go to Sentosa. Also, actually, I'm not sure if you're interested about the interesting facts about the MRT. How does it work here in Singapore and how to navigate? Some of you may be not interested, some of you may be interested. So let me know if you're interested about the stuff like this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it tomorrow or any other in the future. Don't forget, no smoking, no eating, no drinking, no flammable stuff, and no durians. Also, that's why all the trains in Singapore are so sparkling clean. No single rubbish or split on anything you're gonna find here. If you go to Chinatown and you arrive to the Chinatown station, you go by exit A, Pagoda Street. That's the best one. Here we go. Welcome to Chinatown at night. Wow. It's actually way more alive than I was here last time, especially during daytime. And more vibrant today. So cool. Chinatown exit or entrance A, as I said. Basically, this is Chinatown, so the place for souvenirs, for the good cheap magnets for only $1 each. That's actually crazy cheap for Singapore. So, well, Chinatown is the cheapest place for the souvenirs. Cheaper than Bugis, actually, I guess. Here we go. You can find so much interesting stuff. I'm not here for shopping, just want to show you, especially at night during the, where the lights are on. So many places to eat. Of course, Chinatown, everywhere around the world is the same. Bars where you can enjoy food, drinks, probably the cheapest beer in whole entire Singapore again. And delicious food and also nice decoration, Chinatown vibes. In Singapore also plenty of places to make a cool pictures or videos perhaps how I'm doing. And this is the middle of the walking street. So basically exit A, entrance A is the best. Also beautiful architecture, quite a lot of international visitors here. And of course Chinatown architecture like this one. Maybe not super overcrowded, but very enjoyable to stroll around. And except the Chinese cuisines, you can also find Thai restaurants, for example, since 2006 survived till now. BMW Z4, not as cool as Ferrari yesterday, pink one, Lamborghini, but still cool enough. Durians, and of course durians must to be. Quite a lot of stuff. Just wanna show you a little bit. I'm gonna go to different metro station. Just regular stroll little bit. Those durian sellers have a more dynamic music, probably attracts. That's the business model. However, this is not a great place to buy the durian because it's tourist place, of course. You don't need to travel looking somewhere very far at least. There is like a nice Chinese restaurant here. I think it's Chinese, looks like Chinese, obviously it's Chinatown. I'm gonna tell you, Singapore is back, but before pandemic, all of this was so busy. Now it's still, busier enough, but not busy as it was before pandemic. Unfortunately, but the world is not the same like before pandemic in general, no matter is it Singapore or any other place around the world. Overall, there are a few places to eat, like a Chinatown Teh Tarik actually. Some people chilling, and of course this is the spot where uncles playing the chess or Chinese other game. Quite a lot of always they enjoying their time. I mentioned already a long time ago what's the story about them. And also this is the pagoda, beautiful temple, and also perfect time to make a pictures or video because it's not 100% dark night, but it's already dark enough so you can see the lights like this one, and also not many people during the weekday. So this one is beautiful at night. Check this out. You can actually walk, and it's so many lanterns or lampions, whatever it's called. It's like endless. You can walk and see. This is cool, definitely cool. You cannot see like this one during the daytime. Basically, as you can see, this temple is huge. It's really big. The one cool thing is that as there is the brand new metro station here called Maxwell. I don't know where is the name. Here we go. Maxwell Brown Lane, which is totally brand new station. But next to it, where is the temple, there is another Maxwell station overlooking the panorama of the Singapore, obviously. But there is another Maxwell on the main station. Also, this is the same, actually the same. You just go underneath, and there is the Maxwell food court, food hawker center. So it's very convenient. Also, there is nice hotel to stay, Oasia Hotel, by the way, but many other places to stay. And overall, city looks like this one, next to the Chinatown. The temple is really beautiful looking at this time. Also, the Maxwell train station, MRT station, is the newest, so it's totally sparkling, clean and shiny. And also the gates are totally different, modern, and it's very quiet. Like, well, this line is not as popular as other ones, at least not yet. Also, I would like to notice in Singapore there is no security in the train station. There's simply no needs of any security here. It looks like this one, clean and quiet and peaceful and safe. This one is open just a few months ago, so now it's way easier and more convenient to come to Chinatown. Previous was quite a lot of work. Now everything is just so easy and gonna be even easier in the upcoming years. So one more view of the Chinatown temple and Chinatown itself, Maxwell metro station, and then you have a Maxwell food court, one of the most popular food court hawker centers in whole entire Singapore. Also quite busy. The most popular dish here is Hainanese chicken rice, actually, and there are many vendors selling it. I will show you probably the one. Last time I was here with Winnie, it was busy. Now it's no difference, it's dinner time. For example, this one, Maxwell Hainanese chicken rice. This is what is the most popular here, and you should definitely try. You can still have it for like $5-7 with rice. Depends of portion, big, small, and yeah, and also bucket of beers here. Yeah, this is it, Maxwell. Also, of course, if you're gonna go more deep inside the city and Chinatown, there's a lot of hotels, also budget hotels. You can stay on the kinda low budget in Chinatown if you like to. I used to stay. I make so many videos in Singapore actually since the past year. I've been like this is my fourth time in 1 year period of time. This is a little bit of the traffic situation. You can see the cars have to give you away. So of course everything is properly executed here. And yeah, there is also very nice old town you can go, and the last view of the Chinatown and the life on Monday afternoon. And I'm gonna tell you that's it for today. I hope so you enjoyed, and tomorrow is my last day in Singapore. See ya.